Today we have grapefruit and avocado toast with an egg. The avocado's underneath there, don't worry about that. Today I want to talk about habit forming. Today we're going to talk about habit forming and what the 75 Hard Challenge has brought me thus far in the journey. So as many of you know, I started the 75 Hard Challenge a while ago, a few months ago. I went to Japan in September, in end of August, and I was already 30 days in then. So I started beginning of August then. Let's say that. No, actually I stumbled a few times before that. So let's say I started at the end of July. Yeah. And I stumbled a few times. At the beginning, it was hard. I was like, okay. First of all, a gallon of water, that's a lot of water. Second of all, stretching for 20 minutes, that's a lot of minutes. Doing journaling every day, that's a lot of introspection. But having the mirror work option helped a lot to take the work out of writing, that little hurdle. And getting in the habit of having a daily pole practice. I was in class recently and one of my faves said, girl, your little daily pole check-in is paying off. I said, what do you mean by that? No, I said, thank you so much. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's what I want when I was working on finding my flow before that. I am just that much closer. And when I first fell off when I went to Japan. The first day in Japan, I pulled up to the studio, I was ready to go. The following days, I mean, it was hot. We were tired. The rooms were small. I was just like, feeling vacation. I want to just focus on my vacation. So I was like, okay, I've accepted. I'm going to fumble. I'm going to fall. I'm going to have to get back up later. But it was the getting back that I enjoyed the most. The getting back wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. I looked forward to getting back. And now I'm already double-digit days in. I'm 20-something days in. I feel great about that. I look forward. I think about what I'm going to do. I hear songs and I'm like, I'm going to flow to that. It really has helped me as a dancer so much. I cannot say enough. And I was reading Atomic Habits. I love a good audiobook. I don't like reading, but I like a good audiobook. Atomic Habits talks about the concept of forming habits as becoming the person that does these things all the time. Right now, you're not the person who has this habit. Obviously, that's why you're trying to build the habit. But if you don't focus on the habit so much, if you focus on what steps can I take to become that girl and when I sit down, I'm like, bro, it's late. I like to go to bed early. It's late. I don't feel like stretching. I don't feel like going upside down. I don't feel like getting on the pole. I think the version of me who dances every day, who looks forward to it, who rejuvenates herself from doing this every day, from pouring into herself every day, who shows up for herself every day, who walks through the world having faith, knowing that I show up for myself every single day in the best possible way, that in a way that I love, in a way that exemplifies me and expands upon my greatness 1,000,000%. What steps can I take to become closer to being that girl today? That's what I think when I'm stretching. That's what I think when I'm setting up my music, picking the music, when I'm getting the mood ready. It has come to just fill me with so much joy, and I love it. I love it. I went through a dark period last year. More on that later. Not right now. But looking back, I could never be that girl again after this challenge. I could never be that girl again. All those nights I spent wondering why and doubting myself, I don't have time for that anymore. Because I'm pouring into me. That takes time. And that's an investment I'm happy to make. So today I challenge you to challenge yourself. Not to my challenge necessarily, unless you want to join the pole challenge. It's still up and running. And if you really want the calendar that I made, I keep on the wall to remind myself, a visual reminder, a visual cue. I can put that in my bio if you want, let me know. But what can you do this week, every day, to fill yourself up? That's not a chore. That's not cumbersome. That's not for somebody else. That's just for you. It could be any amount of time. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Let me know.